Hey everyone, thanks for being tuned in to KPOV 88.9 FM, your high desert community radio in Bend, Oregon. I hope you're having a good day. This is Stacy Dredd, Galactic Ambassador in the Cosmic Community. Our astrology program at 4:30 to 5 p.m. every Tuesday here on KPOV. You can also access my archive at kpov.org. You can find the Cosmic Community page and listen to the archive, see the music that I play. You can also catch it on the podcast page at KPOV, and also you can find the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So thank you so much for making time and space in your day today to receive this message about the lunar and planetary influences, how we might be able to work with these energies in these cycles to live in more harmony with the universe and create a more benevolent life. So happy solstice to everyone. Whether you are here in the Northern Hemisphere celebrating the summer solstice or in the Southern Hemisphere with the winter solstice is still a marking point of the year. Of course, the calendars, the seasons, all based on these points. And in the astrology, this is the point when the sun reaches 0 degrees of Cancer, and it starts Cancer season, the next month of Cancerian energies, and also, starts some new energies. And so we have the earth moving under our feet and shifting definitely the last couple of days, and we can still tap into this solstice energy. It is a time when nature is at harmony, when nature is at balance. It's a point, like I said, that we can mark on the calendar. This is the longest day of the year, longest light, and that with it brings some really new sparked energies. And Cancer season is all about coming home. And so that is what I feel like the big message is coming through is no matter where we are and what we're doing, we might feel a little more of that need, that desire, that compulsion to come home and to ground ourselves. Cancer is the great mother of the zodiac and very much represents the womb and the motherly things, the hugs and the nurturing and the care that a feminine or motherly energy gives to their children, and the womb, the actual safe, secure space where we spend the first 9 months of our progress, wrapped inside of our mother, protected and secure and safe. And so this is the month where we might feel more secure and safe at home. It's like the first day of summer. So it's a little bit of oppositional energy there, where Cancer represents this idea of coming home. And the first day of summer is like, heck yeah, let's go on vacation. Let's go outside. Let's do stuff. Let's go to parties. Let's plan things. Let's go to more places to eat out. Just you have more opportunities to do more in the external environment. Yet the summer solstice, winter solstice in the south, it doesn't matter. It's still marked by Cancer. It's still marked by the 0 degree Cancer point. And the moment that the sun, our expression, the sun represents the way that kind of like the filter in which we're viewing the world this month. And so, this, is coming in really strong. If you haven't gotten an opportunity to connect with this strong energy, this strong shifting point, of the calendar of the year, this is still available throughout the next week. The solstice energies will be felt very strongly. So it's a good opportunity to get out in nature and experience the great nurturing that our Earth Mother provides to us. Go out and touch the water with your hands. Go out and stick your feet in the dirt and let the grass, go between your fingers as you're moving your hands, through the grass, like really tactile. Really go out and try and touch the earth and get in tune to access more of those balancing earth energies. And also today we have over the last couple of days, and this will be lasting also for the next couple of days, Venus in a trine to Pluto. Venus is the energy of the feminine. Venus is our love, our trust, our values, the way that we value things in our lives, and also money flow. Money is represented by Venus, trining Pluto. Pluto being the great death and rebirth cycle that we go through on a daily basis. But Pluto offers an opportunity for us right now in this trine with Venus to let go of something in regards to Venusian themes in our lives, the way we value things, what we're valuing, looking at something and maybe there's something that's kind of dragging, like you're putting a lot of attention in one area, but we really need to be kind of using this solstice balancing energy to make sure that we're spending our energy and attention in other places. So Pluto comes in and shows us these places where we can sort of put things to rest and allow space and time and our attention and our energy to go into a place that is going to be more benevolent for us. So, this may just be coming through as a very easy thing, like something just kind of slips into place, because after all, a trine energy is a very helpful energy. It's very slippery. Things happen very easily, very fast, and especially when we tap into it and make it really alive and make it really true and spend some extra energy and meditation on this, we may not know exactly what it is that we need to put rest to. We just know that things aren't in balance, so we trust in the greater cycles, the greater knowledge of the universe and these entities to open us up to what this is for us. Venus is right now. Let me get back to my chart for today. I've got the chart pulled up on astroseek.com. You can go online and look at the zodiac chart and see for yourself where the planets are in the zodiac and see what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the chart for the 21st today, and Venus is in the very last degrees of Taurus in this trine with Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto has just went into a retrograde cycle, and so when the planets turn retrograde, sometimes their energies are just a little subdued or they get muddied a little bit. And so, as I was saying, we may not know exactly what this, balance, what could put things back into balance for us, but we know that there's something out of balance. And so Pluto in Capricorn represents the structures, the skeletal systems. Capricorn is a very ambitious energy. This represents our careers. This represents how we are viewed in the world. Capricorn represents themes of our legacy that we leave after we are gone. And so Pluto in Capricorn engaging some of these themes in this trine with Venus in Taurus, her home sign. She is the ruling planet of Taurus. She's been here for a while. This trine's happening at 28 degrees. And so she is in the last couple degrees of her own sign. She is like getting ready, kind of packing her bags, making sure that she has tended to all the things that she needs to, watered the plants, taking care of the animals before she takes off out of her house, her home, her resting place, the place where she is most powerful and most, content. And so Venus, very strong here. So she is applying a little extra love to the skeletal systems, to the structures. She is asking us to look at how we value things and how we structure the priorities in our life based on our true values, what we love, and how we want to trust and engage with the universe. Stacy Dredd, Galactic Ambassador in the cosmic community. I got 444 all over my clocks here, which means I'm touching down on some of the key points in the astrology for the week and the energies that we're feeling surrounding these things. So happy solstice to everybody out there. We are feeling some initiating energy also that comes along with the 0 degree point of Cancer. Cancer is a cardinal energy. So cardinal signs are the initiators. They are the sparks. They are people who are in energies that are not afraid to take the first steps that they need to take to get something going for themselves. So, this cardinal energy is coming through really strong right now because the sun is on the 0 degree point of Cancer. So we might have woken up today with this, we got to do something right now. I'm ready to take that step. I'm ready to make that decision. I'm ready to go ahead and move forward and start something that, I need to bring into my life. Other cardinal signs are also going to be feeling this very strongly. So the other cardinal signs, you've got Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac also, and an extremely strong initiator. So Aries, people with Aries energy in their chart. And I should just mention that we have Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, in his home sign right now. So this really intense, strong, fiery, starter, sparky energy is really strong right now because Mars is super powered in his home sign. He is the warrior of the zodiac. He is not afraid to go out and literally shoot first and ask questions later. It can be a little bit of a volatile energy in this way, Aries energy, because Aries can tend to sometimes, as I say, shoot first and then aim later or figure out what they're even aiming at. So it can be you kind of snap at things really quickly before understanding the whole of a situation, or you make a decision way too quickly before you know everything, or the consequences of the decision or the actions that you're thinking about or taking. Aries also has Chiron right now, the wounded healer, Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system that makes everything bigger than it is and exaggerates things and gives more opportunity to these energies. The moon also in Aries for the next couple of days. So, wow, we've got some really big initiator energy going on. And that is, of course, with the sun in Cancer. All of this Aries energy. I mentioned Pluto and Capricorn. Capricorn, one of our other cardinal signs, our Earth cardinal sign, as there's one cardinal sign per element. So Cancer is the cardinal sign, the water cardinal sign, Aries, fire cardinal sign, Capricorn, Earth cardinal sign, and Libra, the air cardinal sign. So Capricorns, Librans, Aries, Arians, and Cancerians. Wow, you've got some abilities right now to like make some stuff happen. But not only do these specific people, like with your sun in these signs, if you have this strong energy in your chart, or if you have planets in any of these signs, or if you don't, it doesn't matter, because this covers one of the 12 areas of the zodiac, one of the 12 areas of themes of life. And so you can look and see where the cardinal points land in your chart to get a little bit more specific ideas about what exactly needs to be started and initiated for you, because this is definitely a strong week to do it. And it's just yeah, it's there, ready for the pickings, as they might say. So on June 22nd, we've got Venus moving out of her home sign. As I mentioned, she's in the last couple degrees of Taurus, finishing up her the last of her delicious cakes, and getting that last snuggle with her snuggly shoes. And she knows that it's going to be time to get outside, get out and visit more people. She's going to be moving into the sign of Gemini. So that is a more social energy. It's much more just like get out, let's talk, let's have a bunch of conversations, let's just like talk about everything. Gemini is like a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And the sun was just in Gemini just yesterday, in fact, as Gemini comes before Cancer. So we have definitely been rolling around in the themes of Gemini for a little while already. And Venus is going to join Mercury there. And they're just going to be exploring even more, bringing more closely to home, as Mercury and Venus are the personal planets. They're a little more of the planets that have more effect on us, as they are, closer in to us, and they make more aspects than a lot of the other outer planets, and because they move a lot slower. So Venus and Mercury lighting up the Gemini part of your chart. You might want to take a look and see, what you've been doing over the last month. What have you been doing in regards to Gemini themes? Gathering information, talking to people, asking a lot of questions, getting super curious about things. I mean, asking questions like you're probably the one literally like raising your hand being like, okay, I'm sorry. This is probably a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Yes, you need to ask those questions. And we're going to even be diving in deeper here. We're going to be researching. That's a very Gemini activity. We are going to be gathering information to bring in some more information to ourselves. Yep. So there you go. Venus in Gemini on the 22nd. And then the weekend gets a little quiet in regards to planetary events. There's a lot of lunar aspects over the weekend. We have also this week, today starting the last quarter moon cycle. So we had our big full moon in Sagittarius last week. That was a big one. And we are fast approaching a week from now, our new moon in Gemini in the beginning of July, which is really interesting because, this is happening on the 28th of June at some sort of near, the time that Neptune is going to go retrograde. And I'm going to talk about both of those next week because both of those events are actually happening on Tuesday. So I'm just going to contractually, okay, I can only talk about this week. No, I'm saving those for next week because, there's just plenty of stuff going on already this week. And we still need to be working with this solstice energy. We need to be really diving into these nurturing Cancerian energies and figuring out what exactly it is that we need to bring in. Well, how do we need to be nurturing ourselves right now? How do we need to be caring for ourselves and putting that big Cancer shell around us so that we can feel secure? Security is a super important thing. We need to feel super secure in order to bloom, in order to blossom, and in order to make big blossoms. We need to be have a little bit of something to lean on. And so, we need to be working with the theme still of this week. So I'll be going into Neptune retrograde and the new moon in Cancer, on June 28th. But right before that, on June 27th, we have a semi-loaded day. The moon makes it around out of Taurus and comes in for a conjunction with Mercury, as Mercury is making a sextile to Chiron. As I was saying, trines are super easy energies. They're very cooperative, and a sextile is also a really beautiful cooperative energy. It's also a very sexy energy, as it has the word sex in it. I mean, it's not only sexual, but it's sensual. And we're going to be having this sextile between Mercury and the moon with Chiron. And this brings in more healing opportunities, more opportunities to work on what it is that is wounded in us that is eventually going to be transmuted, transformed, and turned into our superpower. This is something, of course, we deal with our whole lives as we're born with a Chiron. If you want to know what your wounds are and what your superpower is, just look at your Chiron in your natal chart. And you'll see your superpower right there. Just put on your cape and get to work. So we're having this blast of healing energy on Monday, and Mercury works in with this because we've been gathering all of this information. Mercury is a planet associated with Gemini, which I just said we've had a ton of action in Gemini, and we are going to have more of this curiosity, more of this gathering of information around something that we are going to realize, think about, learn, and, take some healing steps towards, making some progress in regards to that. Also, on June 27th, we have the strong energy of Mars in Aries making a sextile with Saturn. So a couple of different sextiles, again, really cooperative energies. On Monday, the 27th, the warrior, the Mars, the masculine go-getter in the chart, is making a sextile to Saturn. Saturn is our responsibility responsibilities can definitely sometimes be a cold energy. But in this place, Mars and Saturn are holding hands. They are going to have a good time. They are feeling pretty good in this sextile. So this can definitely represent an ability to take some mastery in regards to something. Do put in like the super hard work and make it very productive, because, these lessons that we're learning, they are meant to shape us. They are meant to, build our character and to continue to reward us and gift us as we work with these energies. So I hope this has been helpful. The Cosmic Community will be back next Tuesday at 4:30. Please send me an email, thecosmiccommunity@kpov.org, if you have any questions or comments for me. And I'll be back for the report, the new moon in Cancer next week. And I hope you all truly enjoy this wonderful, grounded solstice week and make the very best of every moment. This is Stacey Dredd. Talk to you next week. Peace.